friends. Oh, we need to talk. We need to talk. I wanted to sit down and film a coffee talk today because I just need to get some things off my chest, kind of share what's been going on. This is a personal life update, which we'll get into in a second. I don't really share too much of my personal life online anymore because it's kind of backfired on me in the past and it's not something that I want to be doing, but I just feel like I need to sit down and be vulnerable and be open because I'm losing my goddamn mind. I kind of wanted to talk about BookTube, like how much money people are making on BookTube and how booktubers, specifically female booktubers, are treated. And I don't know, I want to talk about a few things, and then I'm going to talk about like my TBR and what's coming and etc. I want to talk about books at the end, but I wanted to sit down and share a little bit about my personal life. It's been a while. Like I said, I really struggle with being vulnerable online because it's like the more followers, subscribers you have, the more people are in your business, the more they're gossiping about you. People don't even have the correct information. They don't even have their facts straight and they're gossiping about you online. And especially when it comes to like personal relationships and things like that, like that's not something that I necessarily want to be sharing with the world. But this is something I feel comfortable sharing. So I am living in the apartment from hell. I'm living in hell. Like, this is actual hell in this apartment. And yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know why, because I did post a little bit about it on my story on there. And this issue just keeps getting worse and worse. And I kind of want to share this story because I'm looking for advice on what to do. If anyone has anything valuable to share with me, or any insight, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know how much I want to say specifically in case this turns into like a legal issue. I have no idea. So I'm living in the apartment from hell, and here's the thing. My apartment's kind of like middle of the road, right? You have like really sketchy apartments, like crack dens, and then you have like the middle normal average apartments, and then you have luxury apartments, right? Mine is like in the middle. Like it's not a crack den, but it's not super fancy, okay? You can kind of tell from day one when I moved into this apartment in December that I wasn't obsessed with it. Like, it looks like I'm living in a snuff film. It is so dark and like, it doesn't feel like home. You know what I mean? It just feels like a temporary home, which is what it is. Anyway, I moved here in the winter, didn't really notice any issues, like everything has been fine. Now the apartment is fully renovated on the inside. They did a really cheap job, so things have been falling apart since day one. Constant issues, like needing maintenance, like doors falling off, whatever. Didn't think anything of it. The building is older, so I noticed a lot of like spiders, little like carpet beetles, things like that in the winter. Wasn't really a huge issue. Then spring and summer came along. I have been dealing with bug infestations since April, and it's now the end of July. And when I say infestations, I mean I've had everything. Spiders, ants, earwigs, carpet beetles, a whole bunch of creepy crawly bugs. I sprayed Ortho Home Defense around. That took care of some of it. Then massive fruit fly infestation, gnat infestation, drain fly infestation, house fly infestation. I kill about 20 house flies per day in this apartment. No idea where they're coming from. No fucking idea. I actually have gotten to the point where like maintenance was here. He looked at the windows, said he doesn't know what's wrong with them, put new screens in. I have no idea where these freaking flies are coming from, okay? I even took it as far as taping the windows up. Literally tape is all over every single window right now. Weather stripping tape, double-sided sticky tape. I have the windows so freaking taped up. Fly tape. I'm like, I need to know where these flies are coming from. No idea. Still have no fucking idea. Every time I turn around, there's a fly. Sitting down to film this video, I found 3 houseflies within like a 5-minute time frame. This has been 24/7 around the clock. Well, not really, because they stop when it's dark out. I don't get any flies at night, but all day long. It's affecting my job performance. I can't work because I'm killing flies all day. I have no idea where these fucking flies are coming from, right? And my apartment is no help, which I'll get into in a second. Then I noticed 2 weeks ago I had mites. Yes, mites. Teeny tiny mites that look like little pinpricks that move, okay? I noticed them on my phone screen and I was like, what the hell is this? Didn't think anything of it. Went out to get a package, brought the package inside, set it down for a few hours, come back. Here the package was infested with mites. I had no idea because they're so tiny. So then they were all over my apartment. Went outside to like sweep the patio area because I'm like, where the hell are these bugs coming from? Didn't realize they were all over my sweatpants. So when I came inside, they were all over my apartment again. So now I'm dealing with a mite infestation, which is, if you've noticed, I've been filming a lot in my bedroom because I was finding them in my couch, embedded into the couch pillows and things. I've been doing laundry like a crazy person, vacuuming, wiping my shoes down, spraying my shoes, spraying my pants, spraying my legs, wiping the dog down multiple times per day when I take the dog in and out. So these mites are coming from my porch. And I have birds that live all inside the porch. There's a hole in the side of the building where I open my front door that birds are living in, and it's like this big, okay? And they are living in there, and I'm pretty sure that's where the mites are coming from. I think they're bird mites, maybe. Yeah, my apartment gaslighting the fucking shit out of me, okay? Every time I call them, she tells me it's 100% illegal to do anything about it. She's 100% sure they're not going to do anything about it. They can't do this, they can't do that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, I'm living with mites. They made me wait 4 weeks for an exterminator to come. And then when he finally was scheduled to come, he was out sick, and I said, this is fucking ridiculous. Can I hire my own pest control person? They told me absolutely not, or I'm violating my lease. So they made me wait 4 weeks for the fucking exterminator to come, and then he comes and he's like, I'm just spraying. I don't know what those are. So he was just here the other day to spray, didn't do anything about the birds. He said you can contact the office. They would have to call my company and send like a pest control guy out to take care of the bird situation. He thinks that they might be coming from the birds. No, called the office. They were like, no, that's illegal. And I said, if it's completely illegal, which it's not, because you either have to, it's only illegal if the bird's like endangered in this area, or if the nest is active. I need someone to just come fucking take a look and see what can be done, okay? And she said, no, I'm not gonna call anyone, it's illegal. And I said, if it's completely illegal, then why does his company do it? Then why do we have pest control people that deal with bird nests and bird removals? So I've just been getting gaslit every single time. I've called the office every single day for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I just get told, well, it's seasonal, so you're just gonna have to deal with bugs until the winter time. So yeah, I was told that multiple times by multiple people who work in the office. So I just feel like I'm completely alone here. I don't know what to do. I'm miserable. I'm so uncomfortable in this apartment. So I'm looking for advice. Like, what should I do? I don't know what to do anymore. I need to move, obviously. My lease isn't up until December 31st. So the problem is, okay? The problem is, if I have to tough it out until December, I don't know what to do, because every apartment in this area is like way outside of my price range. I live in a very expensive area in my state, so I would need to come up with an extra $1,000 per month to meet income requirements. Yes, as a single person living in this fucking world, it's actually impossible. I don't know how anyone else is surviving, which leads me to my first booktube topic, I make no money off of YouTube. This is my hobby. I make a little bit of money from Patreon. I am by no means rolling in AdSense money, okay? I feel like everyone assumes like, oh, you're a YouTuber, you make all this money and you have a Patreon and blah, blah, blah. People get upset when they find out that I have a Patreon. People get mad when I accept a sponsor. They are fuming, flipping out, gossiping about me, unfollowing me online. I'm literally just trying to pay my bills. Like, the little bit of money I make off of Patreon is helping me pay my bills. Like I said, I barely make any money doing YouTube at all. And that's just the honest truth. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. It's like, I have over 12,000 subscribers. Like 12,000 people on this earth know who I am, which is fucking insane, right? And I'm making basically nothing. I'm making pennies off of that and putting in hours and hours of work every week, which doesn't seem like it, but I am, between here and Patreon, just to, you know, make pennies in order to get by. And it's kind of crazy, like, when you think about it, because other people online, no matter what you do, like if you write books or if you have a business or I don't know, anything where you have 12,000 people who know who you are, like you're probably making some money, I would hope. But YouTube is like, all these people have access to my life and access to my videos to judge me as a person, and I'm making no money off of that. And I really just want to sit here and talk about books and recommend books, and people are bullying me, and it's wild. It's not for the faint of heart. I don't take offense to anything, honestly, but it's just very frustrating because I feel like, getting into my next topic, I feel like YouTubers, specifically female YouTubers, are viewed as like influencers, right? It's like there's so many booktubers who specialize in filming vlogs and, you know, content where they're showing off their life and doing this and that and blah, blah, blah. And like people subscribe to that more so for like the lifestyle content than the book recommendations because they like their personality or whatever, and I love that for them. And it's just so funny when you look at it though, because it's primarily women making this type of booktube content and doing sponsorships and things in their vlogs, and people kind of view them as an influencer. And because of that, they're getting gossiped about online day after day, and like, oh my god, did you see what so-and-so is doing in her vlog with her boyfriend and blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, like so much access to their lives. And meanwhile, we look at like male, I'm looking at like straight male booktubers sitting on their floor, talking to their phone, chatting about books for 20 minutes, uploading it, barely editing, and they're doing like really well. A lot of them do really well just doing book reviews quick, you know, and they're not getting gossiped about online, a majority of them at least. So it's just wild to see the contrast, and like these, you know, straight male booktubers are reading primarily straight white men, controversial straight white men, and they're not getting bullied or harassed about that. But when I do it, like if I have a month where I'm reading a lot of old dead straight white men, like I'm getting bullied about it, you know? So I just think it's interesting to see that contrast on BookTube of people judging women. Honestly, people just love bullying and gossiping women online, and I think we need to fucking stop. I think we need to knock it off. I think we need to leave each other alone, okay? I am not on here gossiping about other booktubers. I don't give a fuck what, you know, Susie's doing in her vlog this week or whatever. I'm just trying to get by. But yeah, going back to like the apartment topic, I just don't know what to do, because I could come up with an extra $200 to $300 a month you know, to cover rent for a nicer place. But in order to do that, to even qualify, I need to make, you know, 3 times the rent, which is like an extra almost $1,000 per month. And then if I can't do that, I need a co-signer who's making 5 times the rent. Like, is my dad Jeff Bezos? Absolutely not. So I don't know what to do. I'm trying to contact maybe my old apartment complex and see if they're able to work with me. Yeah, I really just wanted to come on here and yap because I feel like I'm in a horror movie where the people buy like a sketchy house and it's possessed and they don't know what to do and they need to get out and they can't. That's how I feel. I'm not comfortable living here. It's just hard because I was supposed to be getting my next endometriosis surgery, and this was supposed to be a time where I was going to get my surgery and recover and deal with the stress and figuring that whole situation out, and I can't even do that. It's affecting my health because now I can't get my surgery because there's no way that I can heal in an apartment where I'm killing bugs 24 hours out of the day and cleaning floors and worrying about mites. Like, I can't heal from a serious surgery in this environment. And I've been like canceling medical appointments because I'm afraid of leaving my home. Like, it's impacted me so greatly. And I wanted to talk about it because it might be, it has been impacting my filming. It's been impacting my reading. I feel like I'm not able to give thoughtful reviews because I'm so uncomfortable. I'm sitting here worrying about bugs. Like, I just need to get the fuck out of this apartment. So yeah, I will be doing like a massive unhaul video, getting rid of some books, literally just trying to get rid of things in my apartment and manifest being able to get the fuck out of here in December because I am sick and tired of the gaslighting, and there's something seriously wrong with this building, like seriously wrong. And for once, I'm not exaggerating because all my friends online have seen it, and it's something. I am not going to miss this place. I don't know what to do. That's why I'm constantly mentioning my Patreon. I'm like, my Patreon's in the link down below because that's the only place that I make money from, and I need to come up with money for moving and to make the extra income to prove income requirements. So yeah, it's just been so stressful. Things have been wild around here. It's just, it feels so weird sitting down and being so open and vulnerable because it's been so long that I've done this, but I just genuinely love you guys, and I don't want it to feel like, oh, Meg's being a bitch or something, like, or Meg, you've changed. Yes, no shit, I've changed. Like, I went through a breakup and we had to split our pets up and I had to move to this bug infested shithole. Like, no, like, obviously things have changed and I've changed as a person, and I don't want it to feel like I'm not paying attention to my channel on purpose. Everything behind the scenes has just been very stressful here. But yeah, I do want to give you a little reading update quickly. I'm currently finishing up The Myth of Sisyphus by Albert Camus, nonfiction philosophy. These are some of the books. I'm literally like looking for mites. I'm losing my mind. These are the books that will be in my wrap up. So Lolita, I finished for my book club. Madonna in a Fur Coat. Call Me by Your Name. Where I End, and then I read The Red Pony by John Steinbeck. So all of these will be featured in my wrap-up video, and then if I'm able to finish like one more book this week, that will be in there as well. I wanted to also go through my nightstand stack. So my nightstand is all of the books that I've been kind of cycling through recently since going through my bug drama. I was having a hard time focusing, so I was like DNFing a lot. But I do have a whole stack of books here now, and this is kind of like my immediate TBR. So I do have Bright Lights Big City by Jay McInerney, The Plague by Albert Camus. This is my Patreon book club pick for August, just saying, link is down below. I have a Clarice Lispector, An Apprenticeship, or The Book of Pleasures. I've been really looking forward to checking out Clarice Lispector. I'm gonna be buddy reading this with a bunch of my patrons. Last Exit to Brooklyn. I'm making my way through this one. The Elementary Particles by Michelle Welbeck, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Then I have my Kindle as a bookmark. Don't judge me. I started another J.G. Ballard, Super Canes. Is that how you pronounce this? It's like a dystopian thriller. It's like this guy, they're living in like this high-tech industry town. Basically, this one doctor one day goes on a shooting spree and then he kills himself. And so our main character's wife is like replacing that doctor. And so the main character kind of starts investigating what happened to the doctor and why he went crazy. And he starts like uncovering like what's going on in this town. I don't know, it seems interesting. I have another Osamu Dazai, The Setting Sun. My book club was a 50-50 tie between this and Watership Down for September. So if you noticed on the community tab, I had to ask you guys to break the tie. And this one lost, but I'm still going to read it. We will be reading Watership Down in September. I've been making my way through this poetry book, The Art of Falling in Love Again. It's very relatable. It's like after a breakup, kind of learning to fall in love with yourself. I don't know, some of the poems in this are very beautiful, some of them are okay. I'm not a big poetry reader, but it's something like if I'm not in the mood to read because I'm super stressed, I start kind of going through this one. A Sport and a Pastime. I started this, I have to restart it, I think. It's very confusing. It's told in this narrative that doesn't really make sense. It's like this fuzzy, hazy narrative. Like the narrator is talking about another couple, like this love affair. I literally can't even explain this book. I was so confused reading this. Let me know if you read this and if you found it confusing or if I'm just not in the right headspace for this. I don't know. Then I have Crime and Punishment. It might take me like a year to read this book, but I am making my way through it, okay? Listen, there's been a lot of Dostoevsky hype online. He is everywhere and I need to know what's going on. And then I started the Book of Disquiet, which is kind of like disjointed thoughts. It's just very semi-autobiographical. I don't know, lots of good quotes and passages so far. Like each little chapter is like a paragraph and they're just kind of like random thoughts about this fictionalized self that this author created. I don't know, I like this one so far. So those are kind of the books that I'm slowly making my way through. Like I said, I'm going to be doing an unhaul, so I'm trying to like read as much as I can and kind of get a feel for what I'm liking, what I want to keep, what I want to donate, what I want to sell, blah, 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 and kind of get some piles together. And yeah, if there's anything I like am really hating and want to just DNF and donate or sell, I'm literally trying to like get rid of everything in my apartment because I need to get the hell out of here. So please pray for me. Figure like if you do witchcraft or something, do a little jig. I don't know. If do whatever you need to do to manifest me moving into an apartment in December that is bug-free, okay? That's literally all that I want. I just want to live my little bug-free, cute little life, okay? And also, like, with all the pesticides being sprayed in here, I'm worried about myself, I'm worried about the dog, like, who knows the long-term effects from this. I really just want to be in peace. I just want to be comfortable in my own living environment. Like, I just want to be comfortable and safe, and yeah, that's all that I am manifesting for myself in 2026. Like, I've been going through such a streak of bad luck recently for quite some time now, and I just need some good news. Like, I need something positive to happen to me before I lose my goddamn fucking mind, which I already have. So yeah, please give me advice or do something. Pull tarot cards for me. I don't freaking know. Do what you gotta do, okay? But I love you guys. Thanks for listening to me yap, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.